The RV Show USA is brought to you by Flagstaff, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
And welcome, everybody. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, and we're getting ready to start the live stream broadcast this week for the RV Show USA. And I'm going to start out by telling you some stupid stories, okay? I mean, we got a great show lined up for you, but here's what I want to tell you about. From the pages of in RVtravel.com, my favorite newsletter about the RV lifestyle, they talk about all different kinds of things. And here's some examples of stupidity that I read in this last week's RV Travel. The first one is about a lady in Yellowstone Park. This lady, I don't know what she thought. She saw this bison. And instead of taking pictures from afar, she said, you know what? I want to go and I want to take pictures of that thing real close. So she got out and she walked up to that buffalo. And that 2,000-pound beast, do you know what that 2,000 beast did? It did not want to have its picture taken. It turned into a 2,000-pound buffalo. And it commenced to stomp some sense into her. Now, the good news is she did not get hurt. The bad news is, I guess her ego was bruised. That's pretty stupid, I think, but not nearly as stupid as the story. This is a true one. I guarantee you this is a true one. About the dude that years ago saw a full-grown mountain lion in a big old cage, and he decided he was going to get in the cage with that mountain lion. That's stupid. He got in the cage, and it nearly killed him. And that is about as stupid a thing as I have ever heard of. And I know it's absolutely the truth because you know who that stupid guy was? That stupid guy was me. And I use that as an illustration to say that we are all capable of some pretty stupid things. Another story from the pages of RVtravel.com about this dude over in East Texas, in actually Jasper, Texas, which is north of Houston. This guy, he had a junker Lincoln Navigator. Now, the Lincoln Navigator is not worth a whole lot. But he wants to get anything of value out of that Lincoln Navigator, right? I mean, who wants to leave anything in it for the junkyard? Well, it has a full tank of gas. So what does he do? He gets some buckets. He goes and sticks the buckets underneath his Lincoln Navigator. There's a travel trailer parked right next to it, by the way. He gets his knife and he cuts the gasoline and the gas is dripping in. Only problem was this dude forgot to take the lit cigarette out of his mouth. And it blew up and caught on fire. Luckily, he was not too badly injured, and the RV, the travel trailer sitting next to the charred junker Lincoln Navigator was perfect. It didn't get damaged at all. But as I say, all those are illustrations of we got to keep our head in the game. Hi, everybody. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, and this is the RV Show USA. Can you start that timer on that, Shemaiah, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And we are going to have a great show. This is probably going to be the fastest live stream that we have done in an awful long time. If you're watching the show right now, why don't you go ahead and post where you are catching the show from. If you're watching on YouTube, do the same thing. Facebook, make sure that you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, the like button if you would on Facebook. Maybe even if you would, share it. We've got a lot of great stuff coming your way. I want to do a shout-out to my friend Michael Tillman, NASCAR Mike. And Mike, I know that we have never met in person. I feel that we're friends because we have seen each other and talked to each other so many times over Facebook. And I know that you lost your best friend several days ago, Angel, your little dachshund. And I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm a doggy daddy myself, and it's one of the hardest things in the world to say goodbye to a pet that you love so dearly. You know that they love us no matter how crappy we look and how bad we feel. Our pets seem to love us. And so, NASCAR Mike, I hope that your heart is healing well, and that I know you'll never have another dog that takes the place of Angel, but I'm thinking about you, your friend down here in Texas. All right, so this week, a couple of days ago, I posted 2 different videos, and we're going to play some of the comments, or we're going to read some of the comments. One of them, I said, what if I gave you $50,000? I'm going to give you $50,000. I'm not really going to give it to you, but if I gave you $50,000, and here was the condition. You got to spend all of it. Every single dime of it you got to spend, and you can either buy a brand new RV or a used RV of higher quality. Which one would you buy? And you guys might want to go ahead and answer that question right here. If I gave you $50,000, you have to spend all of it. You can only spend it on either a brand new RV or a used RV that's a little bit older. Which one are you going to buy? And so go ahead and post your answers down here. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and try to read some of them during tonight's live stream. The other question I had, what was the other question? When you get old like me, you forget stuff. The other question was, I got part of the question in my head. I got to get the rest of it. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, everybody, we've got Diana LeBlanc from PPL Motorhomes. She's going to be on with us. We're going to be talking about used RVs and why they're so freaking hot right now, because everybody seems to want a used RV. And then we've got my buddy Cannon Combs on. Cannon is with RV Station. He hasn't been on in quite some time. We're going to find out what's going on, obviously, at the RV dealer level. He's got a bunch of stores all over the state of Texas. But Cannon says that he never wants to see anybody buy an entry-level RV. Nobody. Why would you not buy an entry-level RV? We're going to talk about it on today's show. We've got some RV education. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. Let us know where you're watching the show from, everybody. Thank you for being with us. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome aboard. We do this every single Wednesday night starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. I own a campground in Texas. I've been a TV and radio guy for 35 years. And several years ago, I used to do TV fishing and hunting programs, got out of that business years ago. My wife and I bought a campground in Central Texas. I sort of kind of semi-retired. A buddy of mine said, man, you talk too much to retire. You need to start an RV radio show. So we did. And our founding sponsor was PPL Motorhomes. I'm so proud of them. Speaking of our sponsors, they are on the wall behind me. If you have an opportunity to do business with these folks, they're the best of the best. You've got PPL Motorhomes, the largest consignment RV dealer in the nation. You got Cheyenne Camping Center, and of course you've got RV Station. All of them help bring you the show. Without you, we wouldn't have them. Without them, we wouldn't have you. So it's a really nice thing. All right, we've got some RV buyers handbooks that I'm going to be giving out. We'll be announcing some people that have subscribed to our Facebook Messenger alerts. Okay, if you're watching on Facebook, all you got to do is make a comment down here, and you should be able to trigger. What do they call it? I think they call it triggering the bot. So you'll trigger the bot, and then you'll be prompted to subscribe, receive our alerts, if you will. This is a show. I'm a campground owner, a lifelong RV, camping enthusiast, sort of a consumer advocate. I'm not an expert at really a whole lot. I know a lot of really smart people. I find the smart people that are RVers, and we talk with them on the show. This is the live stream version. The RV Show USA is a radio show that runs nationwide on Saturdays and Sundays, comes off of Westwood One satellite up in space, beams down to stations all over the country. And it's a different version, if you will, of this live stream. We have a lot more fun on the live stream, I think we do anyway. So who we got here? We got Cindy Baker. We got Daryl, Sheila, Jose, my buddy Jeff Branning. How are the dogs, Mr. Branning? How are you doing? A lot of people that are watching right now. I appreciate you being here. Tim Bigelow, Christy, thank you for being with us. And Mark Powell up in Nebraska. I guarantee you, I got a text message just a few minutes ago. Our campground in Central Texas, they said tonight we can expect hail up to the size of an egg. That's pretty big hail. And I checked my insurance policy. It ain't covered. Isn't that terrible? You got an insurance policy. Floods aren't covered and hail damage isn't covered. I guess if the roof gets blown off, that might be covered. I don't know. All right, so we're going to get the show started. Let me tell you, there are a lot of people right now that are wanting to buy a new RV. So many. My advice for you, if that sounds like you want to buy a new RV, is slow down. Slow down. If you make a quick decision, you will almost certainly buy the wrong RV if you're going to buy one. I know you want a great price. I know you want to do business with a great dealer, and they don't come any better than my friends at Cheyenne Camping Center. They are one of the nation's oldest family-owned RV dealerships, one of the oldest family-run dealerships. Cheyenne Camping Center, well, they are they clean the competition's clock every single day. Better prices on better RVs and honest prices, not some come on where they kind of, the dealer tacks on all those extra things when you finally get to the closing table, hoping you're not paying attention to it. Cheyenne Camping Center is a huge volume dealer. They sell the best fifth wheels and travel trailers on the road today. And Cheyenne Service Department, they are second to none, I'm telling you. Nobody does a better PDI than Cheyenne does. Nobody has your new RV ready for the road better than Cheyenne does. And Cheyenne will be there for you as long as you are an RVer. That's a guarantee. They've been doing business the right way, the honest way for, Well, the admirable way for 50 years. You imagine that? Same family, same business for 50 years, half a century. I think that is an incredible testament to the kind of people they are and the kind of business that they run. No matter where you live, do yourself a favor and check out Cheyenne's pricing. Check out their online reviews. You're going to find out that thousands of happy RVers, well, they know that Cheyenne Camping Center cannot be beat. Not even by Camping World, and that's a fact. If you're looking for a new RV or you know somebody who is, please do yourself or your friend a favor and check out CheyenneCampingCenter.com. Tell them the RV Wingman sent you. Yep, I'm serious. Tell them the RV Wingman sent you. CheyenneCampingCenter.com. They're my friends, and they will be your friends too. CheyenneCampingCenter.com.